From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Brendan Finnegan will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's hitting over .330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
From the stretch, he's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Jeanette. One there. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, just keeping him close. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out, nothing doing. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. drive base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's foul.
Marte over at second. Dickerson at first. 2 out in the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And a double steal try here. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score.
Fuck.
Joe Musgrove gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, guys, this is one of the hottest teams in baseball right now. 8-1 on their recent homestand. Coming into game 1 in this road trip, they have to feel good about the way they're playing.
Popped him up. Freeze has a play. 1 away. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Votto has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Reds turned away first time through. We'll go on to the second in Cincinnati. Still scoreless on the show. Here's David Freese to stand in. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting in, right fielder.
Here's Gregory Polanco. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Third home run for him on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Wow, what an impressive job of hitting right there. They went with the slider on the outer half, but it came back just enough for him to drive it down the line just inside the pole for a home run. You don't see a home run like that too often.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. On the ground to the right side. Bell scoops it up. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Reds. Up next for the Buccos, Joe Musgrove. 9-1-2 due up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Harrison. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home. Line softly toward the hole, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance, Adam Frazier. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Softly on a line to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. And with Great American being one of the best hitters parks around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than out on the road. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Brandon Finnegan. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they lead it 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Pirates.
Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Jeanette has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Peraza on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Cervelli over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is caught stealing to retire the side. Boy, oh boy. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Guys. David, 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jeanette is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Francisco Cervelli. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but foul. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch. Too high at that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bull.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Stepping into the box, Scooter Jeanette. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Scooter,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Cervelli is under it. He's got it 1 away.
the batter, right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Scheffler. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. One out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Musgrove. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. Digging in to try it again. Josh Harrison hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. After it is Hamilton, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening. Riding in once again, Tucker Barnhart. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Tucker Barnhart.
Now here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
One and one to Tucker Barnhart. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses 2-1. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters.
In now, Brandon Finnegan. Popped him up. Freeze is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. The Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Starling Marte. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is hit softly to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. This is popped up, and there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 2 away in the inning, and ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Duvall going back on it. That one is out of here.
Yeah,
this game is tied. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Into the box, David Freeze. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-0 count. Pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-0. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Here comes the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Behind 0-2 now. And that one got a piece of it.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Ready for another shot. Now Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 72, Emmy Romero.
Now here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Romero is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
In is Joey Votto now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Up high, 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And Freese will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-1. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Colin Moran is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Josh Harrison stands in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hit in the air out to left field. Duvall has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball that just misses inside. And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains tied 1-1. A.J. Schugel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31,
Ready now for Cincinnati, Scooter Gennett. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Schugel, a native Floridian, has a strong chance of being an all-star for the National League this year as he's currently leading the vote totals among relievers.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And that brings up Scott Scheffler as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners off for second. Got him swinging to throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they can't get to strike him out, throw him out, double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. In now, Adam Duvall, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 home is fastball down below the knees. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. 1-0 the count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3-0 to him now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up pitcher number 21,
Number 12. Come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. Still without a home run and with just the lone RBI. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Count is 1-2 now. Irvin at second. Barnhart on at first with 2 down. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. Reds strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Austin Bryce will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Number 2 will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 2.
Here's Starling Marte. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Heading out toward shallow right. Shepler is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder, Corey.
Next to bat would be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Billy Hamilton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Frazier takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's David Freese to stand in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
David Freese.
Now here's the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Now here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground is short. Peraza is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
And Tiro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
The winning run is at first base. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Into the box now, Scott Schebler. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 70, George Gancho.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 0-1 fouled off. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, George Cantos.
Pitcher, George Cantos.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2. Ground ball left side. Suarez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 home. It's taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tucker Barnhart.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Cantos, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Jesse Winker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Winker.
Cut fastball inside, ball one. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The count now at 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Popped him up. Fell over to his left. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 12 we go. All tied at 1-1. Wandy Peralta gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 53, Wandy Peralta.
Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starling Marte.
He's set and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Peralta.
I gotta piss. Fuck. Fucking game taking forever. You get 3. From who?
A left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Damn, Marte.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on 1 right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Josh Bell. Runner breaks for third. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it is special.
First pitch on its way. Now this is shot foul to home plate. It's 0-1. way, the 0-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Freese behind the ball and 2 strikes. Bell, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Bucks out in. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Felipe Rivero's on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Gotta put my foot in. Set my alarm for 10 minutes.
Okay, 2:03 p.m. Setting your alarm.
Missed with a slider. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this man.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. In his career, Votto has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back easily. Runner at first here, one man out. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a play. 2 gone. So a crucial moment here, and standing in number 2, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. George Cantos earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Felipe Rivero closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Robert Stevenson is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Josh Harrison stands in. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air out to left field. Winker is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-1 home. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard toward the right side, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow. He swings and grounds it to short. Peraza scoops it up onto first, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, left fielder,
So the next in the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hamilton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Trevor Williams is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Reds, center fielder, Billy.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first is in time for the first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm a bit concerned about Billy Hamilton right now. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Peraza, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 1-0 delivery. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. His previous history with Trevor Williams. He's had success, 6 for 14. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that one just missed outside. Eugenio Suarez would be next. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Got 3-2.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
Why? I'm done.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Josh Bell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Good. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Here's Gregory Polanco having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7, third baseman,
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Scooter Gennett.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Strike 2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Winker is off at first with 2 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. still 1-2. Try again, 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One left for Cincinnati. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Francisco Cervelli.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Here's a strike. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. Schebler sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Settling in now, Trevor Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A high fastball is in there. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Robert Stevenson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Robert Stevenson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and a 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Billy Hamilton waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
The batter, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Billy Hamilton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
So striding forward now, Jose Peraza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harrison ranging into shallow right. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Joey Votto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Votto playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the second round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds lead one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as we begin the top of the fourth. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
0-2, here it is. Fouled away. Frazier aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Hamilton makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. Ready for another chance. Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 the count. All even now, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Standing in, Scott Schebler looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they're up 1-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. First time up, he went down looking.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Bell. Slow.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
How about it? Third baseman.
Up next for the Buccos, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's dead center for strike 1. Moran, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Jeanette over to his left. Throw on to Votto will take care of him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 55. Robert.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Robert Stevenson. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds are down and ordered, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. Winker giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, Pittsburgh.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Trevor Williams, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Josh Harrison stands in. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton. And now pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Ready once again, Jose Peraza. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ball 1. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
No reason.
The 1-2. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Softly hit here to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio
Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 45, Michael Lee.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is caught stealing to retire the side. Boy, oh boy. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitchers duel to date.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Skied into very shallow right. Schebler moving forward. 2 down.
The batter, left fielder, Corey.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Line towards center field. Hamilton is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Danger of... So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Luplow. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Scooter.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Scooter Gennett. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. And that misses ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 2 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's low, ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Winker, just 24 years of age. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Jeanette on second. Schebler at first. 1 gone. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt hit pop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. So 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Now a little flare out to left, and that ball's going to drop. A base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Reds strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Colin Moran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Jeanette will make the catch, and that'll be that. Number 12 is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Moran barehands it. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Number 9, shortstop, Jose.
And here's Jose Peraza. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they hold a 1-0 lead. The genius of water, as it's known, just blocks from us here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Starling Marte will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is a slider looked at and called a strike. A 1-1. Soft liner to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's gone 3 for 8. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is flared out towards second. The second for one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch to him. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And there he goes towards second. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Jordan Luplow. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. I'm set with the 0-1. Line drive. Oh, my. He crushed that ball, but the tying run will end up stranded at second, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robert Stevenson notches his third win of the year. Trevor Williams takes the loss, only his first of the year. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for
What are you doing, man? What is ours? What is ours back in? Let me see.
What did you make on this? You have to put in some pizzas in the oven. Clear it out. Boo! Boo! Come on. You got me.
Damn fucking garbage bag in like that. It's just that fucking accurate.
What do you have in there? He's gonna hurry and make your stuff because I'm gonna make his food. I thought you made stuff in there.
Yeah, but that wasn't enough.
Come on, guys, come on. You guys out chasing fucking something. Crazy.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Castillo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Harrison. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Peraza comes up with it. And a good throw gets him one gone. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and it's a very quick beginning to the afternoon now. 2 away. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's Starling Marte. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better.
Set my alarm for 14 minutes.
Okay, 3:20.
Nine-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. In the air, down the line in left. Duvall on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Standing in, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Digging in, Jose Peraza, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Grounded to third. Freeze has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third baseman, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Reds turned away first time through. Will go on to the second in Cincinnati. Still scoreless on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball over the bullpen and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
First baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That average way up there to start things out. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Hit in the air to right field. Votto ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
From the stretch. Ground ball right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. In now, Francisco Cervelli, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bell at third with 2 away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And there's one away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And I want to tell you, when looking over the statistics on this starting pitcher right here, one thing that jumps off the page at you is the fact that he leads the National League in strikeouts. And that's all well and good. What you need to focus on is the fact that sometimes you can fall into a lull on the defensive side if you know your guys punching guys out left and right. They're going to have to stay on their toes, stay engaged in this one, and make sure nothing gets by.
First offering on its way. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Well, this is foul for the first strike. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, just a 1 for 9. 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he will look at a
It's currently 3:24 p.m. Looks like it'll be a
first pitch fastball for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Pirates. On top, 1-0. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Chad Kuhl, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, Jordan Adams Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pirates leave 1, but they're up 1-0. In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. In there at the letters 0-1. Duvall, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Missed with a breaking ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one to make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Luis Castillo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice ball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Pirates 1 and the Reds nothing. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Dickerson, he'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But he just missed his extra base. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peraza is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Josh Bell the next to hit. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hamilton on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Luplow. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Luplow, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 1-0. And here's Jose Peraza.
Leading off the 4th inning for the Reds, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Riding in once again, Joey Votto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
2-0 now. Hit hard up the middle. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Suarez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1-1 to count. The 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is right there, one down. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So striding in, Scooter Gennett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and one strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that brings up Scott Scheffler as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set and the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Here's David Freese to stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, David Freese.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Scheffler has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Under it, Gennett, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 39.
Ready for another chance? Chad Kuhl. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. And whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There he goes. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Poole leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On the move again from first. Popped him up. Jeanette ranging into shallow right. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now it's cut off, but throws the plate, and he is in there.
10 hours is when I work fucking 10. Yeah, that's what 10 hours is, motherfucker.
So much of this game is
no, that's not how it is. That is fucking how it is.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. The 0-2 pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Little flare out to left. That's in there, base hit, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Reds nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And he is in there.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Jesse Winker will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And that misses for ball one. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's hitless in 6 tries. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
It's 1-2. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jesse Winker is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Up around the face. A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Peraza. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Reds strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Wandy Peralta takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Wandy Peralta.
Ready for it.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Riding in once again, Josh Bell. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Dickerson on at first, nobody out. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Three runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Weak chopper up the line. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A 1-0 delivery. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A 1-1 to 1-2 now. 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Peraza right there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Reds nothing. Ready once again, Joey Votto. And he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1 ball. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. A.J. Schugel takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 31,
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Dickerson's there. 1 out. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison's got it. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He went down on strikes last time up. Now here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. It's taken for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Another 1-2 delivery. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Gennett, the runner at first with 2 gone. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 40, Austin Riley.
Gregory Polanco is up off the bench.
Gregory Polanco.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bryce, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, Second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Votto shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
now batting.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Up next for the Pirates.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's Starling Marte. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 4-0. Eddie Romero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Eddie Romero.
Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded by Freeze. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Number 12 will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Popped him up. Luplo is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 1-0.
Make sure to get it back.
Looked at off the plate for a ball.
Be a boss about it, but
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. But if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Willie, why can't you clean up your mess?
2-1 now. Runner on first with 2 away.
Oh, this knee in the chair.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Jose Peraza would be next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Reds lead 1. They trail here 4-0. Michael Lorenzen summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here comes the first pitch. Popped straight up. Suarez in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
I like to play one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. To first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Josh Bell the next hitter. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's gone 3 for 11. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
In now, Jordan Luplow. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 pitch on its way. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Bell leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it. Second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And then I took off right at the end, didn't I? Yeah.
Digging in to try it again. Big 3. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Yeah, I didn't like them.
Looped out toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, D-Roll, that's the case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI.
Weekly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. And for the Pirates on a couple of hits. And here's Jose Peraza. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's the 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Freeze is up with it, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it's backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Scooter Gennett would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Now batting.
Digging in now.
Baseman. Scooter Gennett. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 70, George Johnson.
He's set. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A pause and the 0-2. It's a fastball that misses.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean,
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, George Cantos, and he might actually get a chance to hit here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the ninth. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Suarez is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Just a 1 for 9. Hit to third. Suarez loves it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here's Starling Marte. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And try as he might, but he can't. And that brings up Scott Schebler. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In previous matchups against George Contos, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Popped him up. Freeze over to his right. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Settling in now, Adam Duvall. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-0 the final score today. The Buccos took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chad Kuhl earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.